Hi, my name is Amachree Isoboye. What are we doing here today? Well, we're here to tell you about the journey, what you're about to watch, about my story behind my books. The Color of Words, A Cocktail of Words, and my HRO notebook. This all began, I would say, 3 years ago, but it took life of its own sometime 2020 December when we came upon A Cocktail of Words, and it grew into what you're about to see today. I call it a celebration of words. I have come to discover the beauty of words and the power behind words. To me, they are the units of creation. Our essence, everything about us, are driven by words. And that is what you are about to see. I'll be back. Words. I'll tell you a story. True story. Because I've come to discover that storytelling is so powerful that in Africa, it used to be the tool with which our ancestors passed messages. And somewhere along the line, we lost it. But I think we're discovering it again. So I'm going to tell you a story. The story is about me. I never liked words. I never liked reading. Surprised, aren't you? I never liked it. Animation was my thing. You know, when we watched Sesame Street. How many of you remember Sesame Street Generic Good? Whenever I hear Sesame Street, da, 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 I just run a word. But my teacher, God bless her soul, Mrs. Jones, took note of it. And she called me that I observed you don't like reading. And she took me on a journey. And she opened me up to reading. Not the alphabets now, but the meaning behind the words, the value you come to see. The earth was called forth. That tells me words can still do much more. Tell a child you're stupid. The child is offended because he or she knows the power of stupidity, not necessarily the meaning of that word you have said. Because the way you said it, your expression drives the message. But when you tell a child, I love you, the child may not understand LOVE, but the way you said it, there's a value. If he is and words and always will be the word, then our tomorrow can be driven by words. I told you I'll be back. This is me asking for your attention as you go through this moment, this journey with me. Pay attention. Your feedback, it's all I desire at this moment.
What I want to focus on in the book is from page 75. It's not too long, just to page 77. And I'm not picking up the really longer stories in the book so that you can actually go and get the book. But the beauty of this particular passage that I'm about to read is that it is actually about silence. You know, when you want to speak, a lot of people, words are said all the time, isn't it? But for creative people, you speak from silence. You think deeply about the silence and say, okay, what do I want to say? And then you speak from a place of quietness, from calmness, from silence. Am I right, Mr. Amachree? Real authors do not write from a place of noise, and you have to go to a silent place to be able to speak. So, this particular verse, or this particular chapter, is a conversation with a friend. Now, I'm not too sure about how to say the person's name. Friar. There you go. So, a conversation with a friend. Hello, Friar. You look like you just saw a ghost. What is going on? Are you having one of those moments again? Your eyes tell me you are seeking something which obviously cannot be found within this realm. What are you longing for? Friar, in his ecstatic yet melancholic, expressive way, responded, what I seek? I seek the seclusion from the eyes of the public. I seek the secret place of my solitude. I seek the silence that enriches my sober reasoning. I seek to be alone, but not lonely. I seek the secret of how thoughts work. I wish to know a better way to think. I seek the secret in meditating on scriptures. I seek silence that enables spirits talk. I seek to hear the sound of I am. I seek the cool evening breeze as my heart admires his wonder. I simply seek intimacy with the God of spirits. I seek a life that is filled bright with exciting yellow. I seek the praying eyes of the public feeding on the sumptuous beauty of God's secrecy displayed in my life. I seek to serve my generation, die timely and die empty. And I, in my response to Friar, said, is that not what all mortals seek? Even though so many lack the words in expressing this, but in silence, words not uttered are understood. And like the smoldering fire in winter that burns gradually, our lives ebb away, and deep within we seek that fulfillment, that satisfaction to have lived and not just to have existed. One passing through life and life passing through you. Man and life becoming one in a timeless journey, even when you think you know the end and the end is the beginning of another. In silence we both sat, knowing that this longing can only be satisfied by him who alone understands life and living. Thank you. I think that is all I have to say. Thank you.
Yeah, I can imagine you're enjoying every bit of what you're seeing. Thank you for staying. Please, I indulge you at this moment to, drop a comment. What you like, what you don't like, what you want to see. What is coming up next, I assure you will blow your mind. You're going to see music, you're going to see spoken word from renowned artists. I don't want to mention his name. You will see him when he comes up.
Please help me celebrate Mr. Amachree. He's doing a wonderful job. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Oh, na, na, na. Hey! Oh, na, na, na. You've been so like a little girl. The fire above the sky, as high as you were. No one can stop you. can get you. Cause my God is here to protect you. Oh, yeah. If you fall, if you get up, don't give up, cause we're not set up. When we fall down, we can rise again. Now listen. See, God will give you the power to do everything that you want now. If only you will just believe. So you make money like it's a now. You get to know what to believe. Keep on running, and you will make it. Stop you, only you can. So keep on praying, never give it, never give it. Say, Lord, stop you, only you can.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be reading from The Color of Words. God of the lamp is magical, and its magic is irresistible. It gives us so much delight and hope that we are drawn to it for comfort and to be free from wandering without the appropriate coordinates of life.
The lamp is very symbolic. Its presence cannot be ignored, its effects cannot be denied, and its place irreplaceable in finding our way in the dark.
What is the source of the lamp? Who is the keeper of the lamp? For the lamp is born from his word, which gives light and meaning to our lives.
When you grow and blow and grow, you get what I mean? Because sometimes you blow, then you grow. You get what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? When you blow and grow, okay? Or grow and blow, they'll know that I was with you. Yes. The person with my phone is not moving.
Celebration of words. That's a deep one. I'm someone that believes very much in the power of words. I don't fight my battles with gun. I don't fight my battles with money. I fight my battles with my words, coming from a place deep within me, a place of sincerity. I believe that in the beginning was the Word, that everything starts with the Word. That if a country is to live, somebody has to say the right thing at the right time from the right place. And at the moment you release that thing into creation, it's just a question of time. You may not live to see it, but the word that is spoken in faith and from truth never comes back void. It will do what you sent it out to do. So those who believe in words must also cultivate a lot of patience. Like farmers, it's a seed you sow, but it is God that makes it grow, so it's not up to you. Just have the courage and conviction to speak and let it be. If you write for freedom, then first, close your eyes and let the thirst for glory die. First, close your eyes. And when the truth walks up to you dressed like empty skies, Don't ask for her to steal the show. Just look into her eyes. Her silence is a depth within which you must drown. Do not be quick to disturb it. Be still and just lie down. Your muse knows when it's time to reach and wake you up with words that whisper like a rhyme, like wind on mountaintop. Those words need not be cut to cultivate a crowd. What is whispered in your heart, you need to say out loud. Perhaps he'll bring acclaim. Perhaps he'll bring disgrace. But when a man has walked his way, he smiles before he sleeps. The highest height of all is not the great applause, is not the loud encore at all, not frenzied shouts for more, but knowing inside you that heart and mind are one, that you've said all you came to say, that your work here is done. And when you find that place, you know you found your voice. Your fear of them at last cast off. You're free to be yourself. So that's for you, Amax. As you write your books, have the courage and the confidence to just let your heart go out there. Don't look at the crowd. Don't look at who appears to be listening or not listening. Just ask yourself whether what you're saying is true. And as long as it is true, then just speak it and let it be. Do you not know that poverty is not an Ijoman? He will not spare the rest of us and afflict only the Ishan. He will step across the river and come across the border. So when the drums sound, let everybody answer. Do you not know that corruption is not from Nekede? He will not hear that Ife has no dealings with Mother Keke. He will wake up all of our children at night with hunger. So when the drums sound, let everybody answer. Do you not know that HIV/AIDS is not Kanuri? He will not spare the rest of us and kill only the Fulani. He will set the land ablaze from the Delta to the Sahara. So when the drums sound, let everybody answer. Do you not know that our enemies have no face? They are indigents of no states. They come from no place. And if this boat capsizes, every one of us will go under. So when the drums sound, let everybody answer. Do not say, I am the Iroko, when the forest is burning. Do not say, I am the Obeche, when the forest is burning. Our differences will not stop us from perishing together. So when the drums sound, let everybody answer. That poem is titled The Revolution Has No Tribe. And I wrote it many, many years ago as I had just finished my master's, couldn't find a job. Sending out application after application, couldn't find a job. I couldn't believe it. I never thought that it would happen to me because I was a good student. I graduated at the top of my class. I didn't think for one day that I would struggle to find a job. A year, 2 years, 3 years. And one day I woke up and thought to myself, I'm tired of looking for a job. What is the one thing that I have always done all my life? What is the one thing that has always given me joy all my life? And I said it is to write. And so to everybody's amazement, I'll get up in the morning, get dressed, wear my suit, wear my tie, and I'll sit down at the desk and begin to write. And they say, why are you getting dressed? I said, because this is now my job. If nobody will give me a job, I have given myself a job. In those years of unemployment, I wrote 9 books. Those 9 books became the foundation for any speech you have ever heard me give, any poem you've heard me recite, any video of me you've watched. They came out of those 3 wilderness years. When I looked away and just looked within at this gift that God gave me and dedicated myself to it. And I know that at the end of my life, nobody will remember that I read law. Nobody will remember how many years I worked in a certain company. Nobody will remember anything. The only thing they will remember are my poems, because that was the gift that God gave me, and I have been faithful to it. Planes falling from the air, bombs exploding here and there, guns spitting, knives slitting, ghostly towns with dead men walking, children crying in the night, tires burning pungent bright, all the land adrift in chaos as the bad becomes the worst. But someone somewhere crying, God, that he come and do his word, send his lightning and his thunder, rip this evil cloud asunder. But the noxious poisonous tree has its roots in you and me, draws its sap from you and me. While we feed this misery, someone blames it on the devil. But I've never seen the devil with his pocket full of money, money meant for everybody, hid beneath the sanctity of a fake integrity. It was you who took a machete, smoked Igbo, and went to market, cut the throats of little children for what crime they were not Muslim. And it was me who picked the gauntlet, high on glue and burning hate, stopped a car and picked out Muslims, burnt them all to avenge Christians. It was you who put a bomb on, blew a hole in our nation. It was me who put a suit on, went to work and stole the nation. It was you who took my hand. It was us, hand in hand, blowing, stealing, bombing, looting. There's no devil in this thing. Just a bunch of little people thinking they can devour other people, steal their peace and keep their own, take their lives and keep their own, keep their land and burn the country when that land is in that country. Thoughtless, mindless, careless people, nothing else, just we the people. So, the devil, if he's there, has no need to come up here. You and me can handle this. You and me can wreck all this. So too God, if you're there, there's no need to come down here. You and me can handle this. You and me can save all this. Thank you.
Are we ready? Let's go. When the
someone here tonight who's going through a phase like Mr. Amachree did, you can rest assured that God never makes mistakes. Trust Him. Trust the process. And you'll see that God never makes mistakes. There are days God leads us through places we don't understand, and those times we seem to feel we have got a better plan. But if you let the Father have His way, you will not be disappointed that you did. 'Cause God never makes mistakes, and He never falters. He's a God who never fails. For everything He does, He's got a purpose. You may not understand why He does the things He does, but in time you will find God never makes mistakes. Now there are mountains, valleys, rivers you will have to face, but believe God, He will never leave. You have the way. Now if you let the Father have His way, you will not be disappointed that you did. 'Cause God never makes mistakes, and He never falters. He never falters. He's a God who never fails. For everything He does, He's got a purpose. You may not understand why He does the things He does, but in time you will find God never makes mistakes. So run your race with His grace. Stand the test and be not afraid. The one who sees beyond your eyes, He's got a plan. 'Cause He He's God, He never fails. He's a God who never fails. No matter what it looks like, God never makes mistakes. God never makes mistakes. If you stumble, if you fall, you can trust He will rise you again. Yes. He's a God. He's a God. He's a God. He'll never fail you. He'll never fail you. God never makes mistakes. He's not a man that He should lie. He'll make it come to pass. He's a God who never fails. Say God, God. He's one to yes and God never makes mistakes. Oh, 'cause God never makes mistakes. Oh.
Jesus loves me. These I know, because the Bible tells me, it tells me so. He'll never let me go. He promises to hold me. He'll never let me slip away. These I know. A Father gave me to Him. The scriptures say, so He could never lose me or drive me away. He'll never let me go. He promises to hold me. He'll never let me slip away. These I know. He'll never let me go. He promises to hold me. He'll never let me slip away. These I know. Sometimes I feel a million miles away from where I know I should be, and I come running back to Him the moment when He looks at me. Know my Jesus loves me.
This I know.
Father, give me to Him.
Tells me so.
He'll never let me go. He promises to hold me. He'll never let me slip away.
This I know.
He'll never let me go. He promises to hold me. He'll never let me slip away.
This I know.
Never let me go.
Never let me go.
He promises to hold me. He'll never let me slip away.
This I know.
Oh, I know, because He tells me so. I know. He'll never let me go. 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 He'll keep on keeping me, keep on keeping me, keep on keeping me. Oh, He'll keep on keeping me, keep on keeping me, keep on keeping me. Hey, yeah, He'll keep on keeping me, keep on keeping me. Oh, Yahweh. This I know, because He tells me so. I can imagine you had a swell time. Thank you for staying with us. Please, I want to crave your indulgence to go ahead and buy my books, A Cocktail of Words, The Color of Words, and my HRO notebook. You can get it by reaching me directly or on Amazon, Roving Heights online bookstores. And before I leave, I just want to tell you, I have a podcast, yes, the Word Cafe podcast with Amax. You can get it anywhere, yes, on iTunes, Spotify, all your outlets. Let's create our world through the words of our mouth. You can look me up on my website, amachreeisoboye.com, for more information about upcoming events about moi. Thank you.